today for the Cub Reporters program, the News Bureau 2.0. It's so exciting
Thank
to
you, ma'am.
see it's so exciting to see so many curious, bright and passionate young minds like you over here. Over the next 2 days, we are going to think, we are going to question and we are going to report on most importantly tell stories that matter, all the while talking about the most important topic of our time, which is our environment. Now, for those meeting me for the first time, I'm Anubhuti. I manage the Young Environmentalist website and the Global Times magazine as part of the Center for Science and Environment, New Delhi, CSE. It is one of India's leading environmental think tanks, known for its work in research, advocacy, and education. And today, I have the absolute pleasure of being your host for this program. So, what exactly is the Cub Reporters program? Think of it as your first step into the world of journalism. Not just any journalism, it's video journalism. Now, through this 2 day journey, you'll learn how to spot real stories in everyday life, from farms and fields to kitchens and markets, and report them like eco journalists. You'll discover how tiny details connected to big global issues can make powerful contribution to the problem of climate change. Last year, we launched the very first Cub Reporters program focusing on print and web reporting. And now, this is News Bureau 2.0, where we are going a step further and diving into video journalism. What's the theme today? We are going to talk about sowing the bulletin. Have you thought about how something as small as a seed can shape the food on your plate, the health of your planet, and even our future? Today, we are going to explore exactly that. We'll see how climate change is impacting crops, farms, fields, our yields, and how seeds are at the center of this story. We'll also learn to think like cub reporters, spot stories where science and environment and everyday life come together. So, here's a quick look at our action packed plan for the day. First, we'll have a warm up activity. It's called Seed Safari.
Okay.
It's going to be a fun hands on challenge to get your creative storytelling brains buzzing. Then, we are going to have our expert talk. Our guest
Okay.
speaker will explain why climate change isn't about weather, it's about our food too, and how seeds might hold the solution. Then, we will have a question and answer round, which is your chance to ask questions directly to our speaker. And in the end, last 5 minutes, we'll have some closing announcements. And I'll
Okay,
tell
ma'am.
you what to expect tomorrow, including the launch of the Cub Reporters Challenge. But before we jump in, a few quick reminders so that everything runs smoothly. This is going to be a 2 day program. So, to earn your certificate, you must attend both days and stay for at least 30 minutes each day. Trust me, you don't want to miss tomorrow.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
please keep yourself on mute during the session, but feel free to use the chat box. Drop your thoughts, messages, reactions anytime. If you have a question for the expert, hold on till the question and answer session. I'll unmute you and you can ask the question directly. All right?
All right, ma'am.
So let's kick things off with a fun challenge to warm up those reporter brains that you guys have. It's time for our seed safari. I will just share my screen for a moment. Are you able to see my screen?
No, ma'am. No.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right. So, here's a warm up activity for the day, setting the beat. Go live with Seed Safari. So, here's what I want you to do. quickly run to the kitchen or pantry or whichever food store you have nearby and bring back any three seeds. These could be spices, these could be grains, these could be nuts. I'll just give you 1 minute. Quickly fetch any three seed varieties. It can be spice, it can be pulses, it can be nuts, it can be anything. जल्दी से जाके थोड़े से बीज लेके आओ. Three varieties of seeds. It can be any masala like dhania. It can be any pulse like gehu, chawal, rajma, whatever. It can be nuts like sunflower seeds that you are seeing here. Take a minute, quickly go, run, come back. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Time starts now. Give me a thumbs up once you're back. Get three varieties. Once we have a good number of thumbs up, we'll resume.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Done? All right.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Oh,
Done,
fantastic.
ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
All right. So, first hook question for the day. Which seed is eaten directly and which grows into food? Who's going to answer this? Nathan Thomas, do you have any seed varieties with you?
Which seed is eaten?
Yes, ma'am. Done, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, Nathan,
Seed is eaten directly. Which seed is eaten
guys, can we have
directly
the
and
rest
grows
of the
into food?
children on mute?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I think moong.
Pumpkin seed.
Ma'am, I think moong.
Ma'am, pumpkin
Ma'am.
seed.
Ma'am, I think sprout.
Ma'am, pumpkin seeds.
Ma'am, sprout.
Ma'am, you are in
Ma'am,
mute.
meaty seeds.
Ma'am, sprout.
Ma'am, you are in mute.
Ma'am, sprout.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
sprout.
sunflower seed.
I think
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
ma'am, you are on mute.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
thank
Ma'am,
we are
Okay.
able to hear you.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
ma'am.
Shivain, can you please show us some seeds that you have got? What have you got? I think Shivain escaped. All right. Uh, Rutvij.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Rutvij. Do you have any seed varieties with you?
Ma'am, I don't have actually. I'm in a boarding school, so I don't have. I mean, I can't.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. Uh, okay. We have Nitya showing us some seeds. Hi, Nitya. This is amazing. You've got some tur and almonds. That's fantastic. Oh, we also have Advay. Advay also has got something. Advay, we can't see what you have got inside your bowl, but I'm sure you have got something.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what this is called. I don't know what it
Okay, all right. I'm glad that you have got some seeds. That's fantastic. Thanks, Anya. All right. Okay, so but now you guys have to answer me the question, which seed is eaten directly?
Ma'am, it's
So,
Ananya.
sorry, Ananya. Okay, Ananya, can you answer which seed is eaten directly?
Ma'am, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, etc.
Ma'am,
Coriander leaves.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, mint
fennel.
leaves.
Ma'am,
Coriander
sunflower.
leaves are not.
Almond.
Mint leaves.
Rice.
Almonds are
Ma'am,
eaten directly.
sunflower
Peanuts.
seeds.
Sunflower.
Ma'am, you're on mute.
Ma'am, you are on mute.
Ma'am, you're on mute. You're
Again.
Ma'am,
muted.
you are on mute. Ma'am, you are on mute.
Okay, how about now?
Walnuts, walnuts,
Yes, ma'am.
Aha.
walnuts.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're
Okay, next question.
Walnut.
Okay, I think you've got, huh. All right. Next question. What would happen if one of these seeds disappeared? इसमें से कोई बीज गायब हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा?
Digested into her.
Ma'am, we would not get all the nutrients.
Ma'am, the species of
Non-nutrient
that
deficiency. The body requires
the species would be extinct, ma'am.
Deficiency.
the body will get the body will not work
We will
properly.
not get
The
nutrients.
body will not get properly.
Okay, I think one by one. Whosoever wants to answer must raise your hands. Okay. So, Aiza Verma. Hi, Aiza. I see your hand raised up for quite a while. Aiza, tell us where you're from. Which class? Which school?
This is my brother Rohan's and I am Aiza. He is in fifth, I am in fourth, and we're from Punjab, Ludhiana.
Oh, lovely. You're in class 4. That's fantastic. That's such an important class. So, Aiza, what will happen if any of the seeds disappears? You don't have that seed at all. What will happen then?
You would not get the variety of food.
You will not get variety of the food. Okay, that's very important. And और क्या होगा? What else? Anybody else wants to add to that? Oh, we have got a lot of hands raised. Okay, Pragya Upadhyay. Hi, Pragya. Please unmute yourself and please answer. What will happen if we don't have any seed variety? Oh, I can't hear you. I think you have to be slightly louder. No? Okay, I'll take one last response to this question and then I'll go to the next question. Okay. Uh, Navya Arora. Hi, Navya. What will happen if we don't have a seed variety?
Ma'am, may I?
What will happen? Sorry. I think something troublesome will happen, right? We are all agreed with that. Huh.
Ma'am, may I answer?
Yes, yes, please.
If fennel were to disappear, we lose a variety of nutrition or food. Traditional remedies for improved digestion, reduce bloating, and better breath, as well as potential benefits for skin health, immunity, and heart health due to their fiber antioxidants present in fennel basically soft.
Ma'am, may I answer?
Ma'am, may I answer?
Ma'am, can I?
I
Ma'am,
think
can I?
maybe you are
Ma'am, can
referring
I?
to something very
Can I?
specific. Okay, no,
Ma'am,
I
can
think
I?
let's go to the third question. Which seed is linked to your favorite dish? So I asked you to get 2, 3 varieties, right?
Rajma.
Cashew nuts.
Yeah, who's answering it?
Ma'am, peace.
Ayansh. Yeah, Ayansh, please tell us which class are you in and which school?
Ma'am, my name is Ayansh and I'm in class 4. I study in Delhi Public School.
Okay. Okay, so which seed variety is linked to your favorite food?
Ma'am, lentils.
Okay, and what is your favorite food?
Rajma chawal.
Ma'am, Rajma chawal.
Oh, great.
Ma'am.
So
Ma'am,
which
may
of
I?
yes, please.
Ma'am, cumin, which is related to my favorite dish, cumin rice.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so cumin is also an important seed variety.
Ma'am,
Okay,
can I?
rice is also a seed variety.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
rice. Ma'am,
ma'am?
rice because I like
By one.
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, may I answer?
Ha,
May I answer?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can I answer?
Could I answer?
give 1 second.
Answer.
Okay, let me point out and then you can unmute yourself and you can answer, right? So, yeah, Amara Fatima, I see your hand raised. Amara, you can give us the last response of the day and then we will start the session. So, Amara, which seed variety is linked to your favorite food?
Ma'am, chole are linked into my favorite dish.
Oh,
Rajma.
wow.
Ma'am,
All
This
right.
my
So,
dal
I
Rajma
chawal.
rice. Rajma rice.
Ma'am, Rajma.
lovely. Okay,
May
chole,
I answer?
rajma, dal chawal, and
Dal chawal.
Rajma rice.
Paneer.
rajma rice. Okay, fantastic. So,
Next.
cumin,
Rajma rice.
Dal chawal.
Ma'am, rice for
Dal
the
rice.
sushi. Rice.
dal rice.
Rice for the
Fantastic.
sushi.
I think you guys are very well aware of the seed varieties that we all
Only for
consume,
the
right?
rice. Rice. Sushi. Ma'am, you are muted.
All right, okay. So, okay, now I think that all of you are very well aware of the seed varieties that are there around us and why they are important. They are important because seeds are diverse, yet they are interconnected with our daily food, right? Are we all agreed to this?
Ma'am, I agree.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, I
Yes,
agree.
I agree.
Yes, ma'am.
I agree.
Fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
With it,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the seeds give the nutrition to work properly.
very good. That is very true.
Ma'am, could I answer?
Ha. So now,
Ma'am,
now that we are done with this warm-up activity, it's
I
now
have
time.
a doubt.
Huh? It's now time that we are all warmed up and we are thinking like eco reporters. And it's time to hear from someone who's been doing this work brilliantly for over 2 decades. So I'm delighted to introduce you to our guest speaker for the day is Dr. Vibha Vashne. Vibha has spent over 24 years as a journalist and writer, uncovering fascinating connections between food and environment. She's a consultant with Center for Science and Environment and has worked extensively on topics like health, food, biodiversity, and is the brilliant mind behind our famous first food book series. She's got a PhD in botany and deep love for plants, popularized through her Green Kitchen web series. Vibha brings unique insight into how climate change is shaping our food systems. So get ready to dive into the headlines, behind the headlines, and discover how tiny seeds are central to the future of food. Okay, so Vibha, I hand over the floor to you. Please go ahead and take the session forward.
Okay, thank you, Anbhuti. And it was so interesting to see the kind of seeds that you people all got together. Like, and that too so quickly. And clearly, we have a set of very, very active children who are here ready to learn about seeds and climate change. So, let us find out more about seeds. Let me share my presentation.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hello,
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, so here we are.
Good evening,
And
ma'am.
just a
Good
minute.
evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Yeah,
ma'am.
here we are.
Good
So,
evening, ma'am.
so let us first start with what is a seed. So it is basically a plant structure. You must have seen seeds on many of the plants that you see. For example, when
Yes.
you eat a mango, you get a seed inside. So this structure is present on a plant. It contains inside an embryo, which means it's a baby plant, right inside your
Yeah.
what the
Yes,
plant
ma'am.
or the seed, and it is full of nutrients which are packaged in a protective coat. Most plant species in the world today have seeds. Many of you who are in senior classes would have learned about angiosperms, where the seed develops inside a
No,
fruit,
ma'am.
while in gymnosperms, things like
I
you
I did
plant
not
trees
learn
that you get
about
in
that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
hilly
ma'am. I
areas
didn't
like
learn about that.
trees. In these,
Yes, ma'am.
the
Ma'am,
seeds
I
are
learned
available
this.
on the surface of hard cones. So there are so many types of different seeds. If you see the the range goes from the
I
largest
have
seed
heard
in the
about
world,
it.
which is a double coconut. It can measure up to half a meter in the middle. It's really, really huge. And unfortunately, it is not found in India. They are on the other end, they are very, very small seeds. Like the orchid seed pod contains around 3 million seeds and they're minuscule. They're just
Please,
so
I have
small,
a
just like a
doubt.
grain of salt or something like that. So
Ma'am,
uh,
are you
there's a
hearing me?
huge range of seeds. Then there are, most of the seeds can
Oh.
grow into plants only for a year or two. That means they remain viable for just 2 to 3 years. But then some seeds which were found recently frozen in Canada, there's a thought to be more than 10,000 year old. They grew and produced flowers because they were in frozen state. Remember this later for the next
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
that I will be talking about later.
Okay.
So just a minute. So let us try to understand what is seed germination. Again, this is something very important.
Ma'am,
You
I
should
don't know
keep
about
this in
Yes,
mind
ma'am.
because we are going to have an activity later on this.
Like this.
So each seed has the power to grow into a new plant and then produce more seeds. So it's a whole circular process. You put a seed
Ma'am,
in the
please, I
soil,
have a
it grows
doubt.
into a
Clear the
plant, more
doubt.
seed comes out, and then you go back to the whole cycle. They can be consumed
Ma'am,
as food or they can be used to grow as a plant. Anubhuti asked you
are you
this
hearing
question
me?
when she was warming you up. So, the first category includes foods like dals, um, grains like rice and wheat, millets, spices like cumin, which is jeera, fennel, which is saunf, dhania, which is coriander seeds, and many, many more. The other category includes things like vegetables and fruits. For example, the radish, the mooli also has seeds, but you don't eat them. You grow them again, maybe, and you get another mooli out of it, another radish out of it. So, there are things like this which you just sow. Apples are like mango, as I gave an example. Mango, you can sow and you can see the tree grow from that mango seed. But you're not going. So just a minute, there's a glitch. Let us resolve that.
There is a glitching.
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
Ma'am, your
Yes,
voice is
ma'am.
echoing.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, your voice is
Ma'am, you have
breaking.
muted.
Ma'am, your voice is
Ma'am, you have
breaking.
muted
Ma'am,
yourself.
your voice is
Ma'am, you have
breaking.
muted yourself.
Ma'am, your voice
Ma'am, your voice is.
Ma'am,
is
your
breaking.
voice is
Ma'am, you are
echoing.
mute.
Can you
I
still
can't
can you
at
hear me
all
now?
hear you.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, now your
Yes,
voice is
I
ma'am. You
can't
are
clear.
hear
audible
you.
now.
We can hear you now.
No, ma'am. Still not
Ma'am, your
audible.
voice is not clear.
Yes, ma'am, your voice
Yes,
is not
ma'am.
clear.
Ma'am, your
Your
voice
voice
is
is
not
not
clear.
clear.
Now?
It's
Miss,
like
your
I'm
voice is
not
not clear,
able
miss.
to hear it. Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, your voice is not clear. Ma'am,
Your
your
voice is not audible.
Mom, you're
You're
muted.
ma'am, you're mute.
Ma'am, you're mute.
Ma'am, you're mute.
ma'am, unmute
Ma'am,
yourself.
you are mute.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, you
you're
are
mute.
muted.
Ma'am,
Is
unmute
better?
yourself.
Now
Please
Mom, you
unmute
are
yourself.
mistakenly
Please
muted.
unmute yourself.
I'm muted now. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes,
So
yes,
we can
ma'am.
hear you.
So technology is like that. Everyone gets to see how technology works. So,
Mute everyone.
you can hear me now.
Yes, ma'am. I can
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
you.
Let's
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
I can hear you. Yes, ma'am. All of us can
Yes,
hear you.
ma'am.
ma'am,
Yes,
we can.
ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, now we can hear you.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Now we can
now
hear
we
you.
can hear
Yes,
you. Ma'am, we can hear
Now
you.
we
Ma'am, now
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you now.
Ma'am, now we can hear you.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes.
Let
Ma'am,
me.
continue. Ma'am, please continue.
Ma'am, you are in mute, ma'am.
Ma'am, you
Ma'am, you
are.
are muted.
Ma'am, you
Not unmute.
muted
Ma'am,
Check
me.
we
again.
can't hear you, ma'am.
You can hear me now because I have unmuted
Yes,
myself.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes,
continue
ma'am.
that.
Yes,
Okay, let's move on.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
continue.
Yes. There was one very irritated child who said, continue. I heard that. Okay. So let's figure out how a seed germinates. So, for a seed to germinate, you saw the kind of seeds that you got. They were, not very, not
Ma'am,
very.
please, I have a doubt. Please hear me.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a doubt.
Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, what is the mean by shoot emergence?
Okay, all these questions I haven't even actually gone through this slide. Just wait and we will answer all the questions in the end. Let's see if I can answer your questions while I'm going through. So, it's not, we will take all the questions in the end. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So, look at the seeds that you got that Anubhuti asked you to get from your kitchens. They are hard and they are, nearly dead to look at. So, how does a plant come out of it? So, for a seed to germinate, first it needs some water. It has to imbibe some water. It takes around, takes around a day. Sometimes when seed is very hard, you have to break it so the water can enter inside. Then the second thing that happens is once the water is inside the seed, it reacts with the enzymes, with the chemicals inside the seed, and it activates the enzymes. So the cellular activity now resumes again. So the seed starts getting alive slowly with water. So water is very important here. Then the next thing that happens is that the radicle, which is the root, emerges out of the seed. Many of you might have tried to grow seeds in your house, or at least you would have seen a
Yes,
sprout.
ma'am.
Ma'am,
So,
I have done it.
so if you see a
Yes,
sprout,
ma'am.
the kind of sprout that you eat at home in salads and everything, they have a little root, that light, a little white thing that comes out. So that's
Yes, ma'am. They are sprouted.
It's a tail.
so. Then again, as you give time to the seed to germinate, um, the shoot also comes out. So with both the root and the shoot in place, the seed is ready to establish.
Your voice
Ma'am,
is
your voice
echoing.
is echoing, ma'am.
Hold on,
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
let me speak.
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
Yeah, it would be okay now.
I have another doubt. Ma'am, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Ma'am, can
Yes, I
you
can.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Ma'am, mute everybody and you unmute yourself, ma'am.
So
Ask everyone to chat.
okay. So everyone is now on mute. Only I am able to speak. All the questions would be taken later on, and I will try to explain in easy language. It's a very complicated subject. You might think that a seed is a very small thing and you can play with it and there's nothing in it. But a seed holds the whole life within it. So you have to give yourself time to understand this. So take some time, listen to me, let me move ahead with the presentation. And now I have told you how a seed germinates. So, keep this in mind and let us see what happens next. So now we know how it works. We need to find out where are the seeds. Like you got the seeds from the kitchen, but the kitchen is actually not the place where the seed grows. So where do you find seeds? So if you look at an apple, there are multiple seeds inside it. Around 8 to 10 seeds are inside it. So these seeds hold another apple tree inside them. There are other fruits like guavas and papayas and watermelons where the number of seeds are really huge. They go in hundreds. So uh, in nature, the these seeds have to be dispersed. Like like when you eat an apple and throw away the seeds, that seed can grow into another tree, but it should not be in your house. So it has to be dispersed. So when a monkey eats a seed, it throws it into the forest, another tree can come out. So there are lots and lots of methods that a seed has developed to disperse itself into the environment. So it can travel to a long place and long far away place and grow into a new tree. It's something like migration, like people go out of the country and then start their families somewhere outside. So it's something like this. So trees also have a way of doing this. So even though trees don't move around, they can send their seeds to different places. Now let's see. Let's change tracks now. We have talked about the seed, but now we need to see how and where these seeds are used and why they are so important. So most of the seed, if you look at agriculture, this is where maximum seeds are used to grow plants, and this is agriculture is also the place where maximum seeds are produced. So farmers need seeds to grow good quality food. There are two ways that they can get these seeds. Once, they can buy commercial seeds. These are produced specifically for the purpose of growing on a farmland. These are unfortunately kind of expensive for the farmer to buy every year because these are hybrid seeds. They are also controversial because hybrid seeds are not supposed, sometimes not as nutritious as the original seed. And also there are things like genetically modified seeds, which like the jury is out on them, but they can be harmful for health. But what is known is both these seeds, because you have to grow in a monoculture, these remove the biodiversity from the area, and it's not good for the environment. So generally, like though farmers do buy seeds from these hybrid seeds and the GM seeds, they do buy them, but they are not good for health. But what did farmers do before this seed business became a big thing? Where did they get the seeds from? They depended on traditional seeds, which are better because they are more suited to the local environment. Uh, farmers kept on preserving them. They found something that was very good, something that gave high yield, or something that was resistant to pests, or was adaptable to adverse environmental conditions. So the farmers used to save these seeds and store them. So they're they used to use traditional methods to store them. For example, they would keep them in a basket in which they would mix it with neem leaves or things like ash, and these seeds would be preserved for a year or two, and the next year the farmer could easily be able to grow it again. But that that these seeds are also preserved in seed banks. So there are many kinds of seed banks. Primary purpose of a seed bank is to conserve the genetic diversity of crop plant. So, farmers can use it to grow, or scientists can use it to make different kind of things, carry out research on them, make improved seeds. So these seed banks are similar to a piggy banks or a financial banks, but instead of money, you deposit seeds in them. These seed banks are available across the world. They help preserve biodiversity, and they help in building a resilient food system. The seed banks preserve genetic diversity for future use. And, if anything happens to the crop, for example, if there's a flood and all your crop is gone, or if there's, drought and the crop is gone. So in these circumstances, you can take seeds from the seed bank and grow them. There are variety of seed banks available in the world. I will tell you about the biggest and the most popular, well-known seed bank, which is present in Norway. And this seed bank is in is frozen. It remains in area which is at minus 18 degrees centigrade. So all the seeds inside, uh, they don't they remain viable. Remember, I told you about the seed that grew in Canada even after 10,000 years. So all these seeds it is expected that they will be preserved in this Norway Svalbard global seed vault, and they will survive. This vault is called the doomsday vault, because if something happens to the world, there's this place where a variety of seeds are available and you would be able to start life again on the earth. So, like apocalypse can come, and you see so many movies when the whole of the earth is gone, and then the whole cycle of establishing a human colony on the earth comes back again. So it's like movies, it's a doomsday world where there are many, many, many seeds which have been preserved. So, and it's not only in Norway that we have a seed vault like this. We have one in Ladakh, in India also. So the Indian seed vault is in Ladakh, and it's the second largest seed bank in the world. So, there are other places in the world, like UK has one, Canada has one, USA has one, and every country tries to save its own seeds. So, like if there's something happens to the environment and they need to restart agriculture in any way, so they have some source of good quality seeds. But the thing is that farmers actually cannot go to these vaults and get out seed to grow. So what do? So they have developed their own system to preserve seeds. So these are called the community seed banks. These community seed banks conserve crop varieties that are best adapted to the local conditions. So for example, if there's a farmer in Punjab, he will be conserving seeds which are more suited to that agroclimatic zone. And another farmer in Karnataka would be doing the same for a seed or a crop that grows easily there. Over centuries, farmers have chosen good quality seeds to preserve. And they keep on growing them every year and conserving a part of the yield to be grown the next year. So these community seed banks, they play a very vital role in protecting local biodiversity, as I was explaining. And the best part is, unlike hybrid seeds or GM seeds, these seeds are under the control of the farmer themselves. So, they don't have to buy, they don't have to spend money on seeds. They just have to save a bit of their seeds. And these seeds are the seeds that they like. It's something like you like something and you preserve it. So it's very good for the farmer. He can grow it again and again, year after year, and ensure that the seed quality that he wants is there. So there are many models in the country of how these seed banks work. For example, some I will give you an example of one seed bank that I visited recently. This was in Dharwad in Karnataka. This seed bank is the Bibi Fatima Swasahay Sangha, which it's a very well-established seed bank, self-help group. And this self-help group won the Equator Prize this year for protecting agriculture. So this Equator Prize is given by UNDP, that's a UN agency, and very few people get this. So it's a matter of huge pride to win this award. So at this moment, the seed bank has over 270 varieties of different millets alone. You know, like millets is just one category of food. So there are this seed bank, this SHG runs a seed bank which has 270 varieties of millets. So why is this millet important? You must have heard about millets being promoted for the last few years in India, because these millets can require very little water to survive. They can grow in adverse conditions, and they don't need water. They can grow in heat. They don't need any kind of inputs in terms of like fertilizers, or they are very resistant to a variety of pests also. So it is believed that they are very well suited to the climate change. Now that is something that I'm sure every one of us knows about, because climate change everyone is talking about nowadays. Now, if there is climate change, what is going to happen? We have seen there are extremes of everything. So we have extreme weather events like rainfall, extreme rainfall, there's flooding, saline water gets into fields, there is drought conditions because there's no rain. So all these conditions, these extreme events make it very difficult for the farmer to grow regular uh, crops that they might be used to growing in their farm. But these millets are suited to these kind of extreme weather events. Not just millets, anything, all traditional varieties, because they have been conserved to face these very situations for centuries. So, you know, the kind of seeds that are available in a seed bank, they can be, make or break the whole system. They would ensure that there's food on your plate or not. So, you know, like in Dharwad, what happened was uh, farmers used to grow this seed, uh, but because of change in the rain pattern, they had to shift the cultivation uh, of the ragi crop to another season. But they needed seeds that was suited for that other season, and the self-help group could provide those kind of seeds, and the farmers could easily grow the ragi crop using the seeds that were available in the bank. So what happens is, as I was saying, that every seed bank works with on a different system. So this SHG is working with farmers who are growing pure lines of traditional seed varieties, which means they are suitable. Like if there's they all grow in a similar manner. This seed is provided to the farmer. So when the seed bank gives out seeds, they ask the farmer to return double the quantity of that seed to the seed bank again. But they don't use this seed which comes to them for growing the next year, but they use it for processing and eating. They sell it to the farmer producer group. You can buy it, and they process it to make, you know, food like vermicelli and things like that. So that ensures that there's two categories of seeds. One is for growing and one is for eating. The SHG also provides help to the farmers. They provide farm equipment. They also provide things like, you know, processing units to ensure that the seeds can be consumed easily, because the millet is small. It's got a hard coat. You have to process it, remove the seed coat before it can be consumed. Unfortunately, there is a problem. Over years, people kind of they have tended to forget about the seed banks, because they are so enamored. They want to buy all these branded seeds, so they don't want to grow the seeds that are available in the seed bank. This is a problem because these seeds, as I have said it many times, they are very adaptable, and they are so used to the local conditions, and they are very easy to grow. So it's would be the best thing to ensure that these seed varieties are available in the future also. Now, with this, we are coming to the end to the of what a community seed bank is. Uh, we will do some three. I will talk to you about some three activities. So we all talked up which we can do over the next couple of days. These involve seeds. They will tell you about seeds and how they are very important for agriculture and how they are very important for as food. So these are sprouts. You can make them at home. I'm sure many of you have seen how your mothers and parents make them at home. You can also buy them in the market. But I told you about how you can make any seed sprout earlier when I was talking about how a seed imbibes water and what happens inside the seed and how it grows the shoot and the root. So you, uh, as one of the activity, what you can do is try to uh, make sprouts at home. You will understand what happens in a seed. You can watch it. You can actually make a movie out of it, because like it's a slow process, but it's something that is a moving thing. So you can do that. The next activity is look at food biodiversity. You got a lot of seeds from your kitchens, which were, standard seeds which are available in all kitchen. You go to a supermarket, you can buy these seeds. But in nature, and there are many more kind of seeds which you can consume. For example, did anyone know that you could you can eat tamarind seeds? You just have to roast them and you can eat them. You can also buy flour made out of tamarind seeds in the market. If you look at the third photograph on this slide, that is a chilbil seed, which is called a bandar ki roti. Basically, it's like a flat seed, so it's called a bandar ki roti because it looks like a roti and monkeys eat it. So this is like a dry fruit. It's something like a cashew nut or a walnut that you got during a Nobuti's exercise. So but this grows wild. It's not available in the market. You have to find trees which are, and there are many trees of this plant in Delhi. So you just have to look at trees and figure out what seed you can eat. And similarly, there are millets, grass varieties which can be consumed if you know that they can be consumed. So the biodiversity is much more than what you have in your kitchen and what is available in the market. So what the second activity is that you find three such seeds which are not generally eaten, but you find out that they can be consumed because you ask people, you talk to your grandmothers, you talk to your grandparents. They will tell you what can be consumed and what cannot be consumed. You can talk to teachers also. The third activity is looking for wild seeds. So I was talking about dispersal mechanism. Some seeds have hair on them, some have wings on them. So what I would like you to do for this activity is to go out in the field, look for seed varieties which are very different, which are not consumed, but they are seeds, and they have a unique dispersal mechanism. If you remember, you must be playing with, seeds that stick to your body, and you must be throwing them at your friends. Like that's what we used to do earlier when we were children. So look for those kind of seeds which are unique. They have a different dispersal mechanism. And with this, I am going to give the mic over to Anubhuti and for her to tell you about the next few things.
Hi, everybody. Are you able to hear me now? Are you able to hear me and see me clearly? Oh, great. Oh, wow. There was a burst of kudos. That's great. So, huh. So thank you so much, Vibha, for that insightful session. Before we wrap up today, here's what's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 2 camera rolling. It's your turn to step into the spotlight as a video journalist. Today, you got all the gyan about how food is related to climate change, how seeds are very integral to the entire story of climate change. So now you will learn how to shoot these stories using your mobile phones, from framing to shooting. And then you'll create your own short news video on an environmental issue. And here's the best part, the most powerful videos will be featured on the Young Environmentalist channel, turning your story into real breaking news. Now to get your certificate. And yes, you'll also be launching the Cup Reporters Challenge tomorrow. So mark your calendars, charge your phones, and come prepared to report for the planet. Thank you all for being such an enthusiastic audience. Oops, and I'm sorry, I can't so swiftly slip away. I'm so sorry, Aaron. I think this dragon emoji was very well deserved. We need to now open the floor for the question and answer session. So the question and answer session is a very important part. I hope you guys were listening to the speaker very attentively. So whosoever has a question, please raise your hands. And our team will unmute you directly. Oh, Priyadarshini, please give up your anchor. And in case you have a question, raise your hands. So the first person I would come to is Devyank Bed. Devyank, I see your hand raised. Please introduce yourself. Tell us which class are you in and which place are you from, and answer and put your question.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Oops, we lost him.
Huh?
Is he there? No, he's here. Okay. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. So I'm
Please speak
Devyank.
up.
I'm in fourth grade and I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana.
His
And
voice
my
is
question
cracking,
is
is it?
what?
Ma'am, I can't see.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I'm on mute.
Okay, let me circle back to you towards the end of the session. Meanwhile, let me proceed on to Swapnika Ghosh. Hi, Swapnika. It's so nice to see you. Please tell us which class are you in and where are you from?
Yes, ma'am. So I am in class 9 from
I
Cambridge
can't
School.
hear you.
I am from class 9 in Cambridge School, Indrapuram, and I am one of the volunteers of the Environment Club in my
Swapnika,
school. Yes, ma'am.
can you raise your volume, Swapnika?
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Is anyone able to
Ma'am,
hear Swapnika?
ma'am,
Okay, Swapnika, I think we are not able to hear you.
ma'am, am I
Um,
audible now?
okay, let me try. Let me try asking. Oh, is it? Oh, so Swapnika is audible to all of you? All right.
Yes,
Swapnika,
ma'am.
in that case, can you just post your question on the chat strip and I can read it out? Okay. Oh, anyway, I think that all right. In that case, let me try proceeding to the next student. Um, okay, Sayansh. Sayansh, uh, Hi, Sayansh. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Ma'am, my question is, how does the seed grow? Ma'am, I don't understand how does the seed grow? I don't understand.
Sayansh, can you repeat your question?
Ma'am, I don't know how does a plant grow.
Wait. इसका volume बढ़ा दो.
My question.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello, ma'am, can you hear me?
So, Sayansh, can you unmute yourself?
Ma'am, I don't understand how does a plant grow actually.
Okay, fine. Okay, so here,
Ma'am, I
this.
only know the germination process.
All right. Okay, let me ask my expert to quickly answer this for you. Vibha, can you please explain to Sayansh how a plant actually grows?
Okay, that's an interesting question. So, just hold on.
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
Yeah, now it's
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, your voice is echoing.
Your voice is
Ma'am,
echoing.
your voice is breaking.
Echoing voices.
Yes, ma'am.
so you will be able to hear me now. Can you hear me now? Yes. So I will explain. See, the seed imbibes water. It grows with the root and the shoot. It already has food inside the seed. The seedling uses that the it takes up water and more
खत्म
nutrients
का
from the
भूकंप को
soil,
खेलने
and then
जाना है.
it grows. So yeah, it's like how a child can grow. It eats food and it builds cells and everything, and then it becomes bigger. That same way, the seed also takes in nutrient from the soil. It takes nutrient from carbon dioxide from the air. It also takes sunlight and it makes food for itself and then it grows. So it's the same process. And when you are doing the activity that I talked to you about, you would see it happening in front of your eyes. So do try it. Once you have the sprout ready, put it in soil. You will see how it grows bigger and taller. I hope that answers your question.
Right? All right. Okay, now let's take the next question of the day. All right. We have Vagisha. Vagisha has been raising her hand for quite a while. Hi, Vagisha. So nice to see you. Which class are you in and where are you from?
Ma'am, I am in class 7th from Shri Ram International School, Behel, Bhiwani, Haryana. Ma'am,
Okay.
I have the question about biodiversity.
Okay. What is the question?
Ma'am, biodiversity.
Please go ahead. What is the question?
Ma'am, the question is biodiversity of seeds.
What about biodiversity? What do you want to know about it?
Vagisha, biodiversity cannot be a question by itself. Frame the question. What about biodiversity do you want to know?
Okay, let me try to explain.
Ma'am, what is the mean by biodiversity and what is the uses of this?
Okay, see, I will try to explain. Biodiversity is, the diversity of the biological organisms around you. So when we are talking about plant biodiversity, it's the kind of variety of plants and trees and which are available around you. So if you go to a garden, you will see that there is a rose plant there, there's a neem tree there, there's a jamun tree there, or there's grass there. All this is
diversity of plants, which is diversity of biological organisms, which is biodiversity. It's, it can be explained in this way. In case of seeds, when I'm talking about biodiversity, I'm talking about seeds of maybe rice, seeds of wheat, seeds of various spices, seeds of nuts. So all this is biodiversity, which is available in seeds also. So in simple terms, it's the diversity of biological organisms around. And when we are talking about food biodiversity, it is about the diversity of biological organisms which you are consuming on your plate, which includes things like legumes, which includes things like rice and wheat and vegetables and fruits, to give some example. I hope that explains your question.
Okay, thank you. Next question, I'll go on to Tejasvi Mahajan. Tejasvi, hi, you've been keen on asking a question. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your class and place. Which class are you in? Which place are you in? And go ahead. Tejasvi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Tejasvi, hi. Yes, please tell me, what is your question?
Ma'am, my question is that the activity you told us in the last, that what we have to do in that.
Okay, so tomorrow we are going, today you gathered all the gyan about what food and environment is, right? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
tomorrow we are going to do a short workshop kind of a session whereby we will tell you how to shoot stories like these. If you come across something interesting related to food, how can you actually record it on your mobile phone and present it to the make a news story out of it, like a journalist does. Okay, so tomorrow's session is all about that. You don't have to get anything, just come attend the session using the same Zoom link that you used for attending the session today, and make sure that you attend 30 minutes so that you get a certificate. Towards the end, we will also have a contest. Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. Next person for the day. We will take 3 more questions. All right. LR Sarvesh, hi. I see you standing very alert and erect. Hi, hi Sarvesh. Can you please ask your question? Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and your class.
Ma'am, I am Ella Sarvesh. I am studying 8th standard. I am from Tamil Nadu.
Okay, fantastic.
I
What?
have a doubt about the second activity, ma'am. Can you explain it again?
So tomorrow's session is only about a session like this today. Uh, Today, you gathered knowledge about how food and seeds and environment are related, right? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
tomorrow, we are going to tell you how to record stories like these. Like, for example, if you are a print journalist, then you come across issues like these and you write about them and you get published, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as a video journalist, we will tell you how to shoot stories like these. So, for example, uh, tomorrow, if you come across something interesting about uh, the rajma seeds that you people were showing, okay, or you come to know something interesting about rice seeds that many of you had pointed out. So, in the session, you will be taught how to think about the issue related to the seed, how to shoot the entire story, and how to share it with the everybody else. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
like a video journalist, you will get to learn how to create a short video in the best way. What are the angles you should shoot it from? What are the aspects you should cover? Because just any random video will not make a good story, right? You
Yes,
need to
ma'am.
have some insight into how to make a video so that an issue is best presented. Got it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
Thank you, ma'am.
tomorrow, if you attend the session, you're going to get a certificate also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. Who's next? Uh, all right, Manasvi Chauhan. Hi, I see you patiently waiting for quite some time, Manasvi. Please introduce yourself and ask your question. Can you hear me? Ha.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, my name is Manashi and I study in class 5 Cambridge School NFC. I live in Delhi. So, ma'am, my question was that just like you told us tomorrow we're going to learn about the shooting and all. So, I mean, later you told us about uploading and all of that. So, I didn't quite get that part.
So, tomorrow, after the session is over, a contest will be launched. Okay. And in the contest, we are going to open the space for you where you can upload the videos of whatever you found interesting. And the best videos are the ones which will get a prize. And what are these videos going to be about? On the linkages of food with climate change. So, for example, if you found anything interesting about the seeds of your favorite food item, right? Then you can shoot the story, you can upload it and participate in the contest. If we like the stories that you have uploaded, then we will think of giving you a prize.
Ma'am, so will you teach us the shooting?
Yes, there will be some tips and tricks. We have an expert. So just get your mobile phones ready. We will try teaching you with your mobile phones. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Fatima Asif Khan. I see your hand raised both digitally and physically. Yeah, do introduce yourself and ask your question.
My name is Dan, and my question is if we how the seed grows and why it grows by days.
Sorry?
My question is why a plant grow by day. Sorry, day by day.
Why a plant grows day by day? Oh, is that
Yes.
tough? It's just like how we guys grow day by day is how plants also grow day by day because they are living organisms. Should I ask my friend Vibha to join and answer that?
Yes.
Let me try to explain that. Okay, so nothing can suddenly grow into something. Everyone has a destined pathway. So as you grow by centimeters or millimeters in a year, just like that, a tree also, a seed also grows slowly, and it grows with a purpose. Like our purpose is to like grow into full-fledged human beings. The plant grows with the purpose of providing us food. So it grows slowly because it has to take up all the nutrients. It's a slow process. It has to grow the roots, go to different parts of the soil, pick up nutrients, pick up water from there, take in the sunlight. Every day there's some limited sunlight that it receives. So the process of growing is very slow. Just like in your case, the plant also grows very slowly. So it takes days and days to grow.
But ma'am, why it cannot grow in one day or some mint or some or?
So it cannot, just like you cannot grow in a day, the plant also cannot grow in a day.
Oh,
You
sorry,
try
I
growing.
cannot tell my. I forgot to tell my school and place. My school is Cambridge School NFC 3rd A, and I live in Delhi, Abul Fazal.
Okay. So, I gave an activity about how to grow sprouts at home. You please try that. You will see how slowly it takes for a plant to grow roots and shoot. So, every time you waste food, you will realize you are actually wasting that effort that that plant made. If you throw one grain of any food, or if you throw a bean or something, you are wasting a lot of effort. So do not waste food.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Okay. Um, all right. Okay, one last question is I see Priyadarshini raising her hand uh, high in the sky. Hi, Priyadarshini. Uh, please introduce yourself and ask your question.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Priyadarshini Sahu. I'm in class 4 and studying in Navy Children's School. My question is how do plants disperse their seeds? What are the different ways of seed dispersal?
Okay, so Vibha, can you please take that question?
There are many, many, many ways. So plant is very intelligent and plant knows what to do best to disperse itself. So what it does, there are many ways. So one of them is, give a if you eat a food, say a human beings or a monkey or an animal eats a food, it takes in the seeds when the animal or anyone else goes out and oops, that seed is dispersed in that way. The other method is, the seed is develops in a way that it has wings or hair, so it can, move in the air. So it can move with the air and it can go to a new place. So that's how it does. That's that. There are many ways. Then there are ways the seed pods can, just open up with an explosion. So the seed uh, goes with an explosion, just like uh, like if you're shooting a gun, goes like that, and the seed disperses. So there are many, many methods like this, and the plant knows what to do about this. It develops
6:15, huh?
structures and ways of dispersing them.
Ma'am, I have another question. What are the main uses? What are the main uses of community seed banks?
Hello?
Ma'am, ma'am, I had one last question.
No, you're on mute.
Ma'am, ma'am, can you hear me? Ma'am, I can't hear you or see you either.
Darshini, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, now I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah. Anubhuti ma'am will be with you just in a while.
Ma'am, I just had one last question.
Yeah, we heard your question. Anubhuti will just stay with you, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Bhuti, are you there?
Hello, Priyadarshini, are you able to see me?
No,
Yeah,
ma'am, I'm not able to see you.
but are
We
you
can
able to
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am,
great.
I'm able to hear you.
All right, great. Okay, so we are anyway at the fag end of the session. Uh, uh, I could hear that you have a few questions lined up. So, Priyadarshini, ask your last question very quickly so that we move forward.
Ma'am, my last question is that what are the main uses of a community seed bank?
Honey, I just answered that just 2 seconds back.
Ma'am, I didn't heard you.
No, I answered this question. What are the uses? It provides seeds to the farmers to grow the food that we eat. That's it. That's his answer, and I answered it earlier also.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
we
that
can
time I was
leave the class.
I think let's move
All
on to
right.
someone else
Okay.
to end the session.
Yes. So, let me take one last question for the day, right? And after that, we will close. Um, okay. Natanya. Hi, Natanya. I can see you raising your hand. Please ask your question quickly.
Yeah, ma'am. And my name is Natanya A. I'm from Kerala and I study in fifth in Global Public School.
Oh,
My
lovely.
question is, why are some seeds small and why are some seeds big?
Okay, that's an interesting question. So, depends on the kind amount of food that they need to store in themselves to ensure that they can grow into a new plant. So, as I mentioned, the largest seed is really huge because it needs that kind of food storage to grow into a new plant, whereas others might not need that much. For example, if I could give you an example, because a farmer is growing wheat, he's providing wheat with water and soil has nutrients and everything. It does not need to store that much food. So all depends on much, how difficult it is for the seed to grow into a full-fledged plant. If it takes days, months to grow into a plant, it needs more food because it depends on the food to grow the root also. So the size depends on how much time a seed would take to germinate.
Okay.
And how
So,
does a seed know when to germinate?
Sorry. Let's say that again.
how does the seed
Germinate?
germinate? How does the seed
No,
germinate?
no, no, ma'am. How does
Sorry, your voice went away. You have to repeat.
how does a seed know when to germinate?
Okay, then it gets the water. When you're giving it the water, it knows that it will germinate. Needs water to grow into a new plant. That's the basic thing that any seed needs. Moisture.
All right. So, friends and folks, uh, thank you all for such an exciting participation. I hope that in spite of a bit of glitches, you were able to grasp the main message of the session very clearly and were able to understand how food and climate are very closely interrelated and how seeds play a very integral role in climate change and can actually find a solution to the global problem. I will now close the session and I will look forward to having all of you tomorrow. Make sure that you all attend the session tomorrow. Tomorrow is when we are going to have the video workshop. You will get to learn how to shoot. You will get to learn how to make stories that are related to food and climate change. And after that, we are going to launch a contest. And it is in this contest that you can upload and share your own stories about how you think food and climate are interrelated. All right. So, thank you so much for attending the session today. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. Yes, I think let us close this session.